Hello guys and welcome back to Field of Glory Empires. We are at war. Got some notifications. We unfortunately have been successfully raided twice, so that's great. We were raided in a failed way by the Medians. Nothing to do about that. I wish there was some, I don't know, more dynamic way to defend against that. I'm curious to play as a tribe one of these days. Our ruler's health degraded to average, and we got another progress token. This is a new place that we have. We've taken over. We got it building a palisade, but it's not looking too hot otherwise. There's this that we took over. That's looking okay. I think I personally set up the buildings here. We got 2 sieges going on. No, alright, well this one can be assaulted. With this specific army, we could probably go ahead and tell them to assault. There is a very weakened army chilling, and we can probably take them out. There's no walls to really stop us, so... Over here, there's still one extra wall we gotta go through. This has been taken back, I suppose. We need to fix this, certainly. It's all kinds of messed up, but... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... Ugh. I'll move one of these guys to infrastructure, and 2 of these. It's mostly just gonna chill. Just gotta chill here. We had lost a lead mine? Jesus. Well, yeah, worship place would be good. Guess I'll keep that. You, on the other hand, you're gonna go... I see you could use some rest. I don't know if they rest in enemy territory, but... we don't want to rest too long. The border's not very well protected. I mean, city walls here, the Marians, I don't know. But this is a rebel location, as we can see here. This rebelled from the Marians, in fact. But if I took that, and if I kept all of this stuff, then I could make my own province of Medea, which I wouldn't mind. So we'll move on the attack. Hopefully our guys are good. Hopefully maybe they get some rest in. I don't know. But the other ones are just going to stick to what they're doing. We do have this army here, which I'm going to send up by land to this mountain. There's a road that we're missing that's slowing us down, but the mountains don't help. And the fact that it's, you know, it's a road, right? It's like level 2 roads, but there's roads beyond that as well to keep in mind. But that stack's done. We're getting it moving in. We got 3 different sieges going on right now. You are going to press your attack to the west over here. It's got to stay on the offensive for right now. We're going to take this army here and just move it north. There's not really anywhere else to move it. Do you have a name? You don't have a name. I don't really know what to name you. I don't know what's taken at this point. Let's go with Indian Army. My strategic command brain wants to name it the Indian Corps. We technically have this as a siege too. I don't really know how this is going to work, because we're still taking damage here. Even as we're sieging, we're still unsupplied. Our effectiveness is low. It's not looking very great. There is an unbreached wall, but it says the siege will be quick. I don't know if we're all just going to die here, or like what the fuck's going to happen. But I don't know how this works. There's no way to move supply. That's not a thing in this game. They got rid of that from the old age odd games. So I don't know. Like, because if you can't get supply there, where's supply, man? Supply. How would you do it? How would you do it? How would this work? How would this function? I can't even comprehend it. You can't just choose to move supply there, so I don't know. But hey, I guess we're gonna learn, right? If the whole stack dies, fine, I'll just build another one. This is me mostly learning how to play the game. The Ethiopians are moving about, except for this army, which just really wants to stay on the border. All right, I think we're in a good time to go ahead and swap 1,000 manpower for probably 300 metal. Again, we're burning like 90 metal a turn at the moment. The manpower, not that needed. Probably getting close to a cap, to be honest. This probably is as well. You know, don't worry about it. Let's look at some buildings. We finished a pleasure house. 1 slot available. Give me some better walls. We are on a border after all. City walls and new population east of that. I'll take a land expansion. And then monument done. East of there, we have 5 slots available. What do I want to use this on? I don't know. I'm going to say the orchard. Yeah. Yeah, I think the orchard. I mean, it seems logical. That, or I could just go get a theater so I could get a little bit more culture pouring in. I think I'll take the orchard, though. The orchard seems fine, though we will need infrastructure. I just want to grab that before an amphora pops up, I suppose. Growth is in one turn, though. Nearby, we have right here a land expansion done. Adds a slot. We have several slots. Let me move these guys down to infrastructure. Infrastructure somewhere else. I don't know. There's an amphora here right now. This situation's not really going to change. I could go for a brickwork to get some infrastructure and then like move one of these guys down to culture, and then it's like bam, double whammy. Land expansion done next to that similar situation, though this place could use some culture among other things. No amphora to worry about at the moment. No such thing. Well, 11, 12. What if I go ahead and plop down a wheel maker 3 turns and move a guy down to culture? Gets this up to 100. That is a decent swap, I would say. Theoretically. Feel like I should be doing more than that. I'll move a guy from food as well. And then wheel maker done there. Nothing. Alright, so orchard done. Land reclamation done, and a new population. 7 slots available. Woo! Look at all of this. Let me get these desertics over to infrastructure. Get everybody else on food. Culture, loyalty, not the most important this instant. However, don't really care to build an amphora when it comes to growth, and we have so many slots anyway. But I feel like I might as well just go for the Artesian Tribune anyway. That little bit of loyalty culture means I, build it now. I don't need it later. To the north, we have a Preceptor House done. 1 slot available. I think that's good. That helps with decadence. We definitely could use that. Recently? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We don't really care for the amphora. We could build it to get it out of the way, but there is only 1 slot available. Culture's doing alright. I don't think it matters too much. Maybe, if anything, a builder's hall? I'm not sure if that's quite appropriate. Physician's house might be better given the situation and maybe need for more slots. Let's go with the physician's house, sure. North of there, new population, wheelmaker done. And this is all good. Let's head down the coast. 1 new population opens up a slot in Tokar, a fishery. Me like fisheries. Wow, this place is fucked up. Hold on. Let me get all the desertics out of here. Move all the Nubians up instead. Get you guys on infrastructure. That's kind of uneven. Move 3 of you down to culture. There you go. Now we have more culture. We have, I think, more infrastructure. And we can go for more food with a fishery. Sounds good to me. Got a tavern to the south. 3 slots available. We need loyalty here. 3 slots available. We got enough infrastructure. We got a lot of other things. A 6 loyalty bonus from a gambling ring. That sounds good to me. I'll take that. That would really help with that loyalty. The capital is building its military school. We have an extra population at the east. 1 slot available. And we could use loyalty. Among other things like slots. I could go for the hospital or just quickly a fortune teller. I am missing a lot of other basic stuff, to be fair. That could be probably helpful. So, I don't know. I think I could use infrastructure. This is in Arabia Orientalis. Let's get the charcoal pile. I have to import the lumber, but it's okay. I think we need the infrastructure that little bit, probably a little bit more. Got a builder's hall done next to that. Need loyalty. We have 4 slots available. Oh, land reclamation, though. I gotta grab that. You know I do. Expert stonecutter done. Shepherd house done. Theater done to the north. 2 slots available, and we need loyalty. Culture and decadence reduction. The decadence reduction helps a different problem. The culture helps that problem. A small amount. We're talking about we have like 13,000 or something income of culture, I think, every turn right now from the whole empire combined. So what is 10, really? It's something, is what it is. Let me get the school. It is slotless, It'll help culture. It'll help decadence, and we could use some decadence reduction still here. I wonder if there's yet anywhere at this point that is actually negative. This place has only 4. That was probably a place. That was the place that was negative, yeah. Yeah. Furnace. We have 1 slot available with which to use. Loyalty is fine here. If anything needs help, it's growth, be it through food or health. Given this location situation, health is probably better, but I'm going to build the salt mine anyway. So I'll plop down that salt mine. I think I'll leave the place alone otherwise. And then we'll head north to where we built a warehouse and have 4 slots available. We have enough loyalty here as well. It's looking actually pretty good. We have enough of a lot of things, actually. I guess a salt house for food and health wouldn't be too terrible. We don't have a salt mine for it, but maybe... No, that's in a different province. I still don't really know how that works. Population west of there. A blacksmith. Yes. Move this deserted guy there. Move all these guys to food. Oh, but look at the land expansion. Well, it's like that in a warehouse, and that's it. So there is only 1 slot, though. Damn. This is like a 50% chance to pop up, man. Come on, I gotta take the blacksmith. You know I have to. Metal's there. Potentially more metal, too. I can't not take that. I could just put everybody else on food, given the infrastructure we're gonna get. Sure, let's do that. And then northeast. City walls, 2 slots available. Loyalty bonus, military school. We don't care as much about the school. I mean, it's not terrible, but there's an academy is what we really care about in these kinds of locations. I would like the loyalty bonus. So a gambling arena, upgrade from a school or a ring. Yeah, I'll take that. Land reclamation to the northeast. Palisade, yes please. I'm so sorry, Furnace, but I need the palisade. What the hell is this? Oh, wow. This is a weird setup. I'll leave that how it is for now. Brickwork. We got extra population. We got things being deconstructed. You, did I just like tell you to sail over here without actually putting you in a port? I did. I did. Well, I guess you could just go chill on this island or something. Sure, why not? And just wait and see what happens. New population from health. 1 slot available. We do need infrastructure. Yeah, we do. We really do. Give me that brickwork. And then maybe in the meantime, I could like move a guy to food. To like slightly shift it in favor of growth a little bit. Maybe, yeah. A lot of things finishing, population growing. Here's population growing that opened a slot. We need infrastructure here as well. Kind of a lot. Yeah, I mean, even just moving dudes down here is actually fairly efficient if you look at this. So maybe not that much just yet. Still, growth is set to take a while, and we're missing just so many basics. Give me the shepherd house just for some food. Replace the food that we just essentially moved 1-to-1 to infrastructure. City walls to the northeast have finished 2 slots available. We could use some loyalty. We could use infrastructure. Well, that should be easy. I think a preceptor house, get a little bit of culture, heal some decadence would be good. We are increasing decadence in a way, so yeah. With all these like loyalty buildings I'm building, so we need some decadence reduction somewhere. And culture wouldn't be too bad either. Heading back down south in Palmyra, we got an Oration Tribune built. And what do we want? We have 5 slots available. I don't want to. I wish I could just tell my advisors, stop proposing amphoras or I will cut off your heads. Jesus Christ. I don't know. They just don't get the meaning. Builder's Hall doesn't sound so bad. Loyalty here could use a bit of a buff, but hey. We'll build the Builder's Hall, get a little bit of infrastructure, move 1 guy down to culture, and it's fine. South of there, a warehouse, 1 slot available, and then 12 loyalty. 1 slot. We're missing 12 loyalty from 100 while we have a bonus of 10, by the way. It's not really the situation I want to find myself in. Not really. 2 slots until the next growth. Well, I mean, we could grab some quick loyalty out of a fortune teller. It's just growth might be slow, but I think this is probably the good thing to do. Yeah, house health, 16%, very low. Yeah, I'll just get the fortune teller for now. We'll see the situation again very shortly and then come to some kind of different conclusion, I'm sure. Cult site done on the... Oh, God. This place needs so much loyalty. On the east over here in Uruk, we really need loyalty. We have 3 slots available. Like, this... 7 fuck. Just give me the Noble District. 14 loyalty, sure. Decadence. So many decadence creating buildings are propping up that are going to be more of a problem. I'll move 1 guy to infrastructure. Border looking alright. Coastal Fortress at Aroatis. We could also use some loyalty here. 1 slot available. We need, like, soon to be 30 loyalty. Get this desertic over here. Everyone else move there. Get this desertic over here. Everyone else move there. That helps, like, a little bit, right? A little bit, but... This right here, gladiatorial games held on water, would be enough to give me the buff I need. 40 loyalty, but... a lot of decadence. Regardless, let's head east where we have regional roads. 1 slot available. Ooh, okay. An actual large quarry that would be useful. These are rarely useful. We have marble and sulfur in 1 location. That's pretty good. 4 turns, 5 for growth. I want it. I want it. I want it. Gimme, I want it. It's slotless. And then next to that, we got an Orientation Tribune done. 3 slots available. We still need more loyalty. We have plenty of infrastructure. And 3 slots is, like, good enough. We get the Pleasure House, but... decadence. So many decadence. We're creating buildings. Tavern and new population. This is going to become a problem, man. This is going to become a problem. I just fucking snorted. Oh my god. Land reclamation. Alright, yeah, we'll just take the land reclamation. I don't want to think about the rest of that. The east, we got a new population. 1 slot available. I wouldn't mind a flax field. I wouldn't mind. Maybe we need, like, health for growth instead, though. That might be better. Yeah, let's get the physician's house, sure. New population to the east. And is that it? There is just Cyprus, where we have a warehouse built. This is its own local capital, 1 slot. A coastal fortress for this location would actually be incredibly smart. Oh, damn, that's why they gave it its own, like, water. Wait, what? Wait. Distance of 1 region. Where does this count as being? Here? Or here? Or both? I don't know, but a coastal fortress here sounds incredibly useful. This is a really lopsided, like, location that we have here. I must say. I don't want to say no to this. It'll pop up again at some point, but I want it now. I want a squirrel. 5 turns till growth, 10 to build. Yeah, I think it's fine. And then that's it. Alright, it's fight time. This one is pretty simple. This is our assault. And, oh, I didn't mean to do that. There was only 1 citizen hoplite improved, though. Oh, but he's dead. I didn't mean to skip through it. Technically, I could still click on it and show you, but we know how that went. This time, we're attacking a whole defense force in an alpine area, not in the village, so the regulars are going forward. Because it's an alpine area, because our heavies won't be as good here. Pursuit, and we kill 1. We win. For what that matters. And then another location that doesn't have walls. It's a mountain. And wow, we skirmished the hell out of them. A lot of these mountains, man. This is where there's regular infantry coming in handy. It's a good thing I kept them as a core part of my army. They don't see a lot of action, but looks like they're going to matter for one of the biggest wars, probably, that we'll ever fight. And good thing they're improved. There you go. Nice. And then... what is this? Just 1 unit? Like, what, stumbled in here? Probably retreated from this zone. Probably retreated. Yeah, a single citizen hoplite improved. If you want an idea of how that other fight went, it probably went something like that. Now you know. Ah, look, they got another rebellion right here. What the hell? This place is just falling apart. Doesn't matter who owns it. Now, the downside is if they have it, then it won't really count for me. We're out of the green. We have 4 progress tokens. That's like the best place to be, is like just barely not in the green. I mean, maybe. with maybe like being at the top of the green is better. I don't know, but that's all right. I remember, dude, it wasn't even that long ago, depending on how you look at it, and we were only like 1.5 times ahead of Rome. Look how much further we've gotten. Rome wants something from me. What do you want? You want Indian war elephants and metal, and you give me money. Fuck no. Get out of here, Rome. Marines suffered from lack of supply. Yep, they are suffering. They're suffering a heck of a lot. Although, it says partially supplied now. All the walls are breached. Let's go ahead and order the assault. And hope for the best. We're not going to be in the best of capabilities, but neither are they. If we stay here long enough, I think we'll die. But, you know, hopefully, we don't die. We'll get access to any stockpiled food here once we take it, and maybe, I don't know, like it should help supply us into the rest of Crete. It's a pretty tricky thing, though. We marched and took this region from the Antagonids. What a... Wow, okay. I don't think there's any real reason for me to touch that too much. That's fine. This one, I might touch a little bit. Yeah. That's not the best. Let's move another guy. Maybe another guy. Alright. Great. You sure? No. No, thank you. I could easily plop down like an orchard or something, but let's just plop down a public works instead. Alright, and that was over there. This is over here. I haven't looked at like the buildings of places I've taken too much. I might want to. I don't think there's anything terrible. Kalua, we conquered that. We just kind of need the basics primarily. Oh man, we don't even have a palisade. Yeah. Look how crazy just moving one guy can change things. Many good quality armor sets, black market, and Galatia infantry unit might have been improved. Probably wasn't, though, realistically. And a cenotaph that was ruined is, like, gone now. And we got slaves from the black market over here. They just keep popping out some exotic slaves over and over again. I don't know if we did this, but there's no unbreached walls here. Maybe the last guys did it. So I can go ahead and assault this pretty much immediately. So we're going to do that. Let's see. A few casualties inflicted against the defender. They still have one unbreached wall. We don't want to mess around with that. Now that this is good, we got casualties here. Casualties here. We breached all the walls ready for an assault. Assault fortified structures at next opportunity. I don't know if you need them to be all breached in order to assault no matter what. Or if there's a penalty, to be completely honest. I'm not sure which one it is. But, hey. Don't worry about it. It's alright. Up here, we definitely want to move forward. Do we have walls in any of these? Nah, all this stuff they own in the Caucasus and whatnot. It's basically undefended. If they keep having rebellions, it's actually not going to be a good thing for me, because then that's not going to count for war score, I think. I don't think I even know 100% of what counts for war score. They don't tell you. It went up from like 72 to 114 in a single turn, though, so I know we can stay on the move. I know that much. Here, we could go down south and attack that. Get rid of this slave market. If I'm going to annex it, which I don't know that I am, then we don't want the slave market there. But all this stuff is going to have loyalty problems while we're occupying it. It might rebel from us. But I don't really have the troops to wage this vast war and defend with the way my military works. Is there a way to make it work like that? Well, maybe, but this way is simpler. And we're already constrained on metal, so yeah. We'll head down there, take that, assault this. This is no longer part of the war, but we're going for that as well, I suppose. That'll be taken, you know? That'll be good. That'll be nice. I suppose. You guys seem pretty well put together. No real big problems or anything. Oh. Then you can just go that way. You guys, I don't see... Okay. Remember I said I don't see any assault forces, enemy forces? Well, here they are. A navy of 30. and they're blockading us. Well, I'm going to give an attack order. Essentially, we're going to chase them down and attack them, have our first naval battle with our fleet. 40 heavy warships versus a mixture of heavy, normal, and mostly light warships. There shouldn't be a flank unless there's some, like, cavalry mechanic for light warships. But I guess we'll find out. I guess we'll find out. If we could kill them, that'd be great. And then they have another fleet. This is not all their ships. It's 30 ships, but they got more over here. So hopefully, while they're here and these guys are here, we could take out a bunch of them. Hopefully. That's a goal. And then here we have an assault. Yep. Very good. You, meanwhile, if you're headed up there, then the Egyptus army will head over here. There you go. I really don't know what this is. I think that just means we're moving slowly. Compared to, like, you know, this guy that's moving very quickly across the roads through, like, a desert and hills. It's probably what that signifies, I assume. So that's a lot of different attacks and assaults that are going to happen this upcoming turn. Dude, I thought that was Rome's color for a second. I was about to be so confused. 277 manpower. It's gone down, probably because we're recovering losses. I'm really concerned about my metal, mostly. That's really what I want to get to be better. So that's why I'm not placing down another stack just yet, but we can get started on some of these locations. Yes. I like how these are just slaves. These are just all slaves. Alright. This is just one of those places that had so many slaves. Yeah, and a lot of slots. This one got its gambling arena done. That's more decadence. Damn, I need loyalty, but I could also really use metal. I'll take the furnace. I skip over that stuff too much recently. Salt house and a new population. And what would we like? I think the fortune teller is not, like, super needed, realistically. I think something else would be better. There is only one slot available, and growth isn't for, you know, another 6 turns. Well, we don't have an amphora to worry about, then fuck it, let's just get the smokehouse. We have local cattle, health, food at the same time. That's good. And I can move one guy down to infrastructure to make up for that a little bit. We'll still get a nice little bonus. Should be good. And then we have a land expansion done north of there. 6 slots available. We could use food. Probably primarily we could use food. We could also use some loyalty though. I'm gonna go for the stud to get some food. 6 food, that's cool. That would easily allow me to move one guy -3 down to culture, help with the loyalty. North of there, we have a builder's hall done. 2 slots available. Well, firstly, I don't think we need this deserted guy on food. He could go to infrastructure, which probably does change what I would want next, considering I have 2 slots. Growth in 5 turns isn't too bad, especially if I decide to build a warehouse and get a bunch of infrastructure, because then I could just put this guy on culture, and even more in the future, ward off any loyalty problems. We don't need anybody on infrastructure at that point. That seems pretty good. I am a little concerned about an amphora popping up though. But I think I'll go with this. Maybe against that better judgment just for once. A granary's done to the east along the coast. 2 slots available. You 3, which are only worth 3 total, move to food. You're much more valuable on food. And give me a charcoal pile, 2 infrastructure. There you go. Do we have to import that lumber? We do, but it's fine. New population, an orchard and a new population. 5 slots available. We could use definitely basics. Not an amphora. No, sir. But we could use like brickwork, and then these guys aren't worth a whole lot on food, especially this one. Let me move him onto culture. So I have something going on culture, right? And then next to that, a worship place done. We have 2 slots available, and man, oh man, I would love this furnace. Oh, only a ranch or an amphora. Well, you know what? Give me the ranch then. It's better than an amphora. I'll skip over the furnace. It's fine. We do have the 2 slots available. Growth is in 8 turns, which could maybe use some work, but it's fine for now. But that's all we have time for this episode. So for now, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.